Hello and welcome. Yeah, I thought it's about time I got these to go in. The Sintrack is, yeah, I'm wondering, have I made a mistake? But it is true, I've been looking for the Sintrack for a while and I've said quite a few times, I thought, it is a 400 grand tractor and it's well worth 400 grand. It's not something you see very often. I thought, you know, for once, let's go out. And I'm hoping the BGA is going to pull us out of the mire. That's the one thing I would say, because I was ready to buy us a few animals. Now we can't do that. So I'm hoping the BGA works nicely. If not, though, we will sell it and we'll go into partnership with Disturb Simulations, my trusty partner that we have frequently gone in. Now we need to be getting the balers and everything sorted, and what else do we need? Yeah, we've got two things to do, so let's grab this. Can easily cope with, now I usually start from the smallest tractor, but this is going to need to cope with, we could use the fence, but they're so close that really we could probably use, there's the three tractors that are, yeah, this, the Fent, and the bigger Massey, yeah, not the little one. They are all of a horsepower that we could actually do this. Now I believe somewhere around here is the baler, so we need the baler. The mower's already down there. We do need to be grabbing the silage additive from off of our trailer, and we need to be grabbing this, and I will manually grab, we could actually grab the TPS because of how many bales this is a bit. I've got to be honest, I'm really chuffed I've used this. I love the proper quick bale, as in the normal one. Is it the Caverland? Let me have a look. It's a round baler, and obviously that really means, and it's not that kind of baler, it is this kind of baler here. Yeah, my favourite round baler is now, it was always I'll show you, my old favourite that was in FS19 as well, was the Roland's Unirap. A beautiful machine, it really is. It was a little bit cheaper on FS19, but that is absolutely amazing. There's a few others now that are coming in that I've not used that. It's the ProTech or that Fent there. I've used the, I do like the Beutingers, they're fantastic, and I like the big square balers, but I like the idea of wrapping. I love that about the round balers. I think it's an advantage, I always have done, so that you can actually wrap. Now I know you can sort of use these and do that type of thing specially as well, but yeah, I mean the round balers, they do that anyway, naturally. So, that was my old faithful, the fast bale there. I love that, it's absolutely amazing, and it does, yeah, it can wrap as well, so that's phenomenal. But this beast, the quick bale, not only is it super duper cheap. Why have we got two? Is it just colours, or is one in the net wrap mod? I don't know, it does not say so. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, this now, as a bit like the I'll show you, because I can't make up my words. My words are all wrong. Yeah, they are. So I'm going to go and show you what I'm waffling on about. So it's an under normal harvest. It's the Colossus. Yeah, the Colossus is really, I've fallen in love with it. And the quick bale, likewise, I have fallen in love with that. It is absolutely amazing. I wish I'd have tried it sooner. I did see it, and I thought, oh, I'm looking forward to having a go at that. But obviously we've got the opportunity, we swapped it out, and I'm so glad that I did. It is beautiful, a thing of beauty. Massive bales, naturally, ones that you can still pick up with the normal equipment, and obviously an 11-ton bale, 11 tons, is quite phenomenal. Yeah, so you could really grab the teeth. Now let's concentrate on. We need to be grabbing that off of there. I think we should be close enough if we go. Yeah, I am right. I thought I was going to clear this up. Well, we got jobs to do. We've got a hole to dig out of. Someone's dug us into a monstrous hole. I would have thought if I go close enough to that, it should really. Yeah, that's the fuel. I'm thinking if we get the baler, that's the one I'm looking for. Oh wow, 60 litres, that's going to last a while. Right, so if we grab that, we could, we've got an all, yeah, let's grab the proper baler. We've got the mower down there, so this can cope with doing both of those. I know we're going to waste a bit of a bale because we've got some straw, we're going to waste a lot. Can you eject? I've read lots of things about Oh, you can reset the bow counter from that. Ah, you can. Fantastic. No, no, it doesn't mean unload that. It means unload the silage additive, you wally. Yeah, that is a shame. Right, let's fill that back. Oh, and of course it's slow now. You've gone and seriously... Right, okay, let's go grab the... we could use... No, 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 let's grab the fence. That will do nicely. That worked a treat with the agrisette. Yeah, a beautiful thing of beauty. It is. I know, yeah, I do apologise to the mod maker that trying to blame them for my own deficiencies. It was all me all along, as it usually is. But yeah, it is true. I wasn't really trying to pull a fast one. You are totally convinced in your own mind. You're right. I know we do also need to start. Yeah, it's forwarding. I do need some wheel load equipment really, and yeah, that was a bit of a lurch. Where did I stick the... Oh, my life. Fantastic. Beautiful. Growing potatoes. Crop rotation. Bad. Oh, you did not observe. You looked at the other fields. You didn't look at that one. Oh, my life. That's going to hit us hard. Luckily, it is potatoes. This is true. Yeah, we will sort of get away with that, but that is not really where I wish to drop us. The other thing is we are going to have to probably lease equipment now because someone's really dug us into a bit of a hole. Have we got any, I can see it right there, have we got any contracts that can assist us to dig our way out? Because it's looking like there's no contracts. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. So then, let's go and cut some grass. We've got 3 fields to cut. I think what I'm going to do though is I'm going to time lapse this. We're just going to go whiz, whiz, whiz through each one, and there's not going to be many bales from this, as we do know, as I did say, and correctly so. Yeah, so I think am I going to do it all? Because yeah. I mean, the other thing is I'm quite excited to see that baler. Because it does say we could actually put this to be on follow me to grab. No, we'll probably do 3 bales or something silly. Oh, we need to grab that, yeah, and I'm hoping that the BGA is going to earn us a bit of cash. But like, you know, like I'm not expecting to dig us out of a hole, but I am hoping that, yeah, well, I think what we're going to do is run a bit of a test. We are going to put a bale in and see how long it takes. If it takes 3 months to process a bale like one at Attingham, then no. We're pulling out of it straight away. Yeah, we need to get ourselves out of debt at some point before we grow old and grey. Yeah, and I must do the ground back. And yeah, it doesn't. That's the thing. I've said that about when you have got grass, it covers a multitude of sins. You can't really see anything, but it is awful. There's some massive gaping holes. Right, so then I think, yeah, what we're going to do is I'm going to cut all 3 fields and going to make this follow me at times. I can see it here in the distance, straight ahead almost. Just, yeah, it's amazing what you can see in the distance. Yes, and at some point we will have a sin track when we bought its front and back thing that you need to make it work. Right, so we're going to leave this over here, and at some point we will grab it and grab the few bales that we actually... Now be careful, I don't get run over. Thank you very much, young man. And I still haven't got... Yeah, well, at the minute this is a mini-series. In time it may well become a proper series, but right now, right this very minute, it's just a mini-series. So yeah, it's not... No, then it's that away. So I am going to say my words. We know the plan. We've got to cut, and then pick up whatever bales, and then we're going to do the test in the BGA. There's no good cutting this kind of grass because it's not going to do anything. Now I hope that this is... Well, I suppose, yeah, that's the true test. If this... Oh, we also need to switch that on and lower that. Please tell me this is cutting grass. It is cutting grass. Fantastic. Now, I would imagine... Right, yeah. It is. It's got a fantastic pickup, this, and I'm hoping this is going to show me that that's right. But we're definitely... Oh, and it's changed. It's moved away from straw straight away. It's one thing I do like about this. It does away with that cheating that people used to do on the old. And yes, look at that for sort of a pickup. I mean, it's not like it is super duper. Look at that. Yeah, it's a little bit on what I would class as cheaty. It is. I can't really do much about that. It is. It's like if I was to want this to be perfect for me, I would knock that particular feature off. Yeah, because to be honest, I can get a windrow that we can drag, and I do love that. You just don't stop. You just carry on and on and on and on. A bit like the Vicon quick bail, but then with a little bit, like on steroids a little. Yeah. Anyway, I did promise time lapse, so I'm going to time lapse this, yeah, and we're going to move from one to the other. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, that is a wrap, quite literally. I don't. That is a play on words. Yeah, I was thinking that this is only half of this field. I literally, I didn't do this because I said, oh, I think it's a little bit too hilly, but actually it isn't. If anything, this is just as hilly as that. In fact, actually, if the two of them, this end looks flatter than that. So I'm seriously wondering whether we rip the rest of this up and make this into two fields, because it tapers to that very thin narrow bit, and also this is a bit, I mean that's been put there as a path, but also we don't own all of that. So but yeah, look at this, there's an awful lot of this that is grass that is probably equally as big as the what we've just caught, maybe even bigger. If you look on the map, it's just really, let's have a look, let me show you on the map. Yeah, if anything, there's more that's not done than there is that is done. So yes, whether we do a bit in the middle, I wanted to do. We could have even put another thing of potatoes in. We've missed the boat now by a long shot, but yeah, food for thoughts. It is. Sugar cane's not a bad one for narrow things, because again, the crop, the amount that you get from it is not a bad thing. So we've got that as an option. But yeah, I think we've really. Look how many bales we got off of it, and they're not 11-ton bales, obviously, because these are silage bales. And for some reason, it would not pick that bit of grass up. I went and over. I think it must be on the edge of the field, and therefore, yeah, it's really, I don't know what this is about. I mean, this is the edge of our field. It won't cut that. But what about this bit here? It wouldn't cut any of this. So it's really bizarre. I think what we ought to do is actually, I think what we ought to do is just, because it looks a mess, I think we're going to probably try and use the same flooring as there and just make, I know it's going to look a bit odd, but it's going to look odd no matter what we do. And if we do grass, it's going to keep trying to cut it at the very least. Is it that one? Is it that one? No, but it'll do. It will. Oh, no, it is actually. It is exactly that. We just broaden the path. And of course I'm in the way, as always. And we're just, but a little tiny patches of grass, that's not going to matter. We will do grass for that, because it looks awful. It really does. At least that does look like grass. There. Fantastic. There was another patch over here that was rather annoying. The bit where it's very bumpy, and it just couldn't actually do it. And there's a little patch there that also equally, it does so bother me to see that brown. I don't know if it bothers everybody else, but it really does annoy me really badly. I don't know why, because these type of things don't normally bother me, but yeah, for some reason they do. There. They're going to look odd, but they're not terrible. Yeah, I love the leaf effect on this. That is amazing. Has that been changed? That looks actually even more in detail than before. I do realise as well, but one bad thing is, obviously with these, if we just stick it in the clamp, then how much is that? It's 1,285 kilograms. Yeah, but that's not how much. 7,500 litres, right, fermenting. So 7.5 tonners. So that is amazing. Let's grab these, and we're going to have to wait. Is it 2-3 days or something like that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's still some in the chamber. So 6 and a bit bales. I think that's not bad. And if you imagine that we doubled this, obviously we've got to fertilise and light. Well, we could only just fertilise it, but it is true. And it is true about the breadall as well. I never realised the breadall had a 30-metre spread for, or I may well have used it on Let's Plays where we've got one. Yeah, because I always just thought it was the 18-metre spread, which it is for lime, but it isn't for fertiliser, and I didn't realise that. Or if I did, I'd forgotten if I did realise it at any point. So we're going to have to wait a few days. I believe it's August, June, July, August. So we should see what comes first. We're going to have, our money's going to be chipped into. Do we? I'm trying to think. Do we do the fertilising now? because it's going to be June, July, June. We could still do it. We could. I'm really hankering to see the test, really, to see about the BGA. Even if it meant like not saving the game, just sort of taking time forwards to see if it would work, basically. So that means we're gonna. I'd have to switch the automatic save off though if we're going to do a test like that. So, which is in that one? No, it's not. It is in that one. So let's switch that off for a minute. No autosave. Let's just save it. Why is that not saving? We'll save it right now. The only bad thing is the autosave has that horrible feature where it like starts to. Oh no, I'm not sure that it does, but yeah, I do think I'm right on this. I do think we ought to create another field. I'm trying to think, do we do it? No, I'd like really hankering to do the test, so I don't really even care at the minute if we do the fertilising. This is a bit of a test, yeah, it is, just to see a glimpse into the future using the physics of this particular. Now, I don't think we can sneak through the. I think we're going to have to go through the. Either the hole in our hedge or the roundy thing. I think the hole in our hedge is a better idea than going roundy. Although I would imagine this has been made for farm implements. So I'm hankering for doing the testing on this. Ooh. I am right about the horsepower of the tractors though. That was the Valtra is the second highest. It's 190 horsepower. It only just managed to do that. Although, of course, but it's not a massive horsepower requirement on either the mower or that. But then again, it is drawing power as well as leaving itself the power to actually do the terrain itself. So maybe we'll give it that. Right, wow, if we met a car coming down here now, the car would have to back off unless they were going to be belligerent and insisted that we did, because there's no way we can pass anybody here. Although, I suppose the arm of that is higher than you think it is. No, I don't think you're going to get a car under that. I really don't. So then we need to... Yeah, that is true. We need to... Oh, someone has left a little tractor in the way. And did I even start the engine? No, I didn't. Yeah, so this is, I think, a glimpse into the future. And then we still have time as well, obviously, because it's going to be August would be the cut-off. I think, well, no, not if we're doing like a test. It really wouldn't matter if we went past the harvest time, because I'm not, this is just to see if the BGA is good or not. We need to find this out, we really do, and it's going to knock us. Yeah, well, again, this is a test, so I wouldn't care if we added 100,000 just to cover costs, because it's not going to happen. This is a test. Right, now do we... I think we unload, because otherwise we can't see... Yeah, we can't see the bales, because you can't see them on the actual thing. Yeah, right, let's go grab the... Yeah, we need to speed time up, go through till July, and then August. I'm sure, isn't it 3 months, or is it 2 months? I know it's 1 month if you do a clamp, and I can't... It's so long ago since I did silage bales, because I've done... No, I have done. Yeah, I have. I've done clamps quite a lot on Attingham, but it's true actually. Silage bales. I think that was Attingham as well, because I actually split my bales on Attingham. So normally I've been using the Omatana almost completely, so this is quite novel really for me doing this. Right, because this is a test as well. We are literally going to. Let's have a look. It's 1% fermented, so we're going to go through till tomorrow morning. We're also, are there any contracts? Because they would be a saving grace. And the answer to... Now, I don't know if you've all noticed that the fields are all white, like nobody's growing anything on this map. A little bit worrying, Yeah, there's only our crops. Now the crops are growing, so but it's no wonder nothing's happening any contract-wise, because nobody's growing anything on the map. Well, we shall just have a look at this, because to me, every field that we've seen is actually not growing. Yeah, I think that exclusively concludes that now autosave, I've switched you off, so why are you, yeah, they're all cultivated. Not a single sausage of a field is actually sown. So I've never quite seen anything on that scale of, yeah, there's that -11 thing. Yeah, it's unfortunate. If we switch it back on, I'm sure it'll do it. But yeah, there's everything's in a cultivated state. There's a weirdness on 47, and there's a bit of green in places down there, but everything else is cultivated. So nobody except for us is actually growing. Now, field 13 we actually did a liming contract on, and that is harvested still. No, it's ploughed. So again, there's everybody's either cultivated or ploughed, but our crops are growing, so I'm not complaining, but it is a little bit weird. Right, so then we need to go through till tomorrow morning. Yeah, and this is a test, so I'm not worried about the fact that we are, yeah, doing not at the house, which I will normally do, but this is a test. Yeah, it also will give me a good idea as to how long it takes to... Yeah, I'm not worried about the crops, because this is not happening. Oh, loan interest, 49%, so I am right. It is August, so I'm not... no, not going to look at the sales, because it's absolutely pointless. So we need to be sleeping through again, and we're going to go to 8 o'clock, but then we need to speed time up because it's not quite going to be ready. They're not quite going to be fermented. I think we need to speed time for another hour or two, and then it'll be ready. There would be no point anyway looking at the sales, because when this is not happening, yeah, this is just a glimpse into the future for us to see, and these should be nearly done now. 99%. Let's speed time up until we see 9 o'clock, I think we'll do. Yeah, there we go. Right, smashing. Now again, this is yeah, we need to grab one, throw it in, and see. I'm gonna grab one, or well, it's a test, so we could grab. Well, no, if we do it like that, you're gonna grab. Yeah, this is 7.5 ton. Yeah, but bales are special. We'll just, yeah. We could cut open the bale as well. Let's be, yeah, I know Milk Hen was on about earlier, not today, a long time ago, that, yeah, I don't know that it does affect your, it may have done though to begin with. Oh, they're not quite ready yet, that's why they're not actually cutting open. Yeah, they're a little bit behind, so probably another hour. But for our test, I'm quite happy with this now. Let's grab some and stick it in, and 30 tons of pop, so that's I think 4 bales. Yeah, but it's, yeah, it's really, yeah, I'm not really worried about that. Wow, have I got more than one? No, it's just one. Yeah, I do like the ramp. That's quite amazing. We probably need to switch it on as well. Oh. Yeah, that was a total, oh, yeah, total, that is one way actually, we probably could do that, only he's not wanting to play ball. Right, okay, let's properly look at sideways and... Right, we need to switch it on, I believe, is the usual thing you have to do. Silage. And digestate is storing, and everything else should automatically work. So 14,073 due to costs. Let's stick these in and see how quickly it processes and if we make any money. Oh. Right, okay. Oh, well, it's allowing us to lift that many. 37.5 tons! These must be very special bales. Apologise for this, but yeah, this is a test. So for once, I'm not worried about game mechanics. I would normally be like shrieking at myself now as well, but yeah, for what we're trying to achieve, this is really not, doesn't really matter. Oh, we're going to need to turn super strength on, and they're also jammed. Oh no, I think something's happening. No, it's not, they're still jammed. Yeah, I'm not worried about this. This is a test. I don't care that we lost some at the back. I would normally care a lot. Let's have a look. How long does it take to... That's 30,000 out of 30,000 digestates. So we need to be speeding time up because we want to be looking at the tick up. Yeah, a tiny amount. 15,155. 72 grand. No, that's not bad. It's not super duper fast at doing the silage, but to be honest, I could live with it. Yeah, it's not awful. Yeah, over a day. The digestate's going up as well. We've obviously got the thing to... I don't know how much it would do over a full day, but it's going up. It's a very slow processor, but it is doing it. I think I could live with this. It is painfully slow. I know, because this is a test. Let's fill the hopper up and see if over a 24-hour period will it do. Now they should easily be now ready to cut. So let's see how much it would do. In a 24-hour period, because this is a test. Yeah, we're not saving this at all. We've saved it where it was before. And that's where we're going to reload it to. This is just a figment of our imagination, which it quite literally will be, because this is not going to happen. But this is us taking a glimpse into the future to see what would this be like. I think we've only got 2 there. We have. That'll do though. Right, yeah, if we stick some in there. Oh, no, that really has got a collision. It really is a fence that's stopping people and things fall off the side. Right, so then we need to sort of angle that down like that. Oh wow, that filled the thing. Right, so we need to be now sticking some more on top and seeing how much would it process, like in the thing. If we stick an extra 2 or 3 on top, I'd say that's probably about right. That would be another 21 tons. What can it process in a day? So by 9 o'clock, yeah, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning will do nicely. Oh, right, okay. Let's grab another one. Yeah, the one thing I will say is, yeah, I mean, that is true. If you were unloading the Anderson in there, you would be in a bit of trouble, actually, because it's not going to let you do that. And you can't stop it either. So you literally have got to manhandle these up here. And the ramp is fairly rampy. It wants to roll you back down. So this is going to be fun. There's going to be a learning curve with this, definitely. But I'm happy with that. Right, so then let us... It's good fun going backwards, though. I've got to say, apart from when you hit the... yeah, you've got to let the inner child out sometimes. You really have. Right, okay then. So we're going to sleep through till Now our crop should be, obviously I know this is not happening, but it should be ready today. Is that right? Ooh. 2 and 3 are. Oh no, that's right. The potatoes. Of course they won't be ready yet. No. Right. So then we're going to sleep through till we're going to watch as well. That's the beauty of sleeping on your feet. Right. 9 o'clock. We're going to do an extra hour. Oh, I forgot you. You can't see, can you? While you're doing the sleep thing, but you can as soon as you wake up. Right, so that's our crop now destroyed, if this was real. Wow, it didn't take the things in. Yeah, they're sort of jammed. So 41,742. That was 20 odd grand per day. A very slow burn. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is so severe. Whoa, stop it. Let me go. Yeah, I suppose if you could do loose, yeah, but you still, yeah, you've got to get a process that actually works, haven't you? Really, that's my point. But I don't always want to keep. Not, I love the disturb simulations, I truly do, but it's I would like for once to work with a map's actual own thing. So 41,742. Right, okay, has that got 30 tons in it? 22 out of 30. Right, you won't see me do this very often, but I am going to do it right now. Because this is a test. And because it's a test, I'm really not worried. Right, smashing that has taken it. Let's grab that one. Yeah, I'm really not for once worried about the realism element because we're actually doing some testing, scientific testing, and I can't see a thing. I'm probably going to fall off the ramp or knock the tractor. Yes, knock the tractor. Let's see. Will that... Oh, let's grab the tractor off that I have literally manhandled into there and see, will it process that by tomorrow? What will happen to that 30 tons if we go through till tomorrow morning? 40-something thousand. $55,000, and no, it didn't completely process the 30,000. Can I manage with that? It is. I mean, the loan interest is not going to kill us. It really isn't. How are the contracts doing? Because this is the thing. The map seems. Oh, hang on 1 minute. Have we got some activity? Yeah, they were just the. Yeah, the normal fields are not working, which is meaning we cannot earn any contracts. No, nothing at all. Unfortunately, the map is broken. If we're going to offset against the fact that we cannot have contracts, I think we're going to probably have to sell this because I'm going to have to rely on it. I am totally. Now, if this was normal and all of the fields are working and I could do contracts, I think I could cope with actually keeping this. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to load it back in, and I am going to sell this particular BGA, and we're going to put the disturb simulations in, and we're going to run this as it was from the state load point, and then we're going to work with the disturb simulations on. So this never happened. I'm going to see you shortly at that point in time. Hello. If you have a feeling of deja vu, That would be quite accurate. Yes, we still have our bales, right, so we've loaded back to that point. We are now going to do things completely different. We are now, yeah, I still don't think I can get through that. We're going to do exactly the same thing again, but this time, knowing what we know, oh, this time, of course, we meet in a car. But that, as I say, you can actually hook over the thing with the arm. It does actually quite nicely do that. Yeah, so we're gonna. It is, if contracts are working, I would persevere. But I've dug myself in a hole and didn't actually realise that wasn't working until it was too late. Yeah, so now we've got loan interest and all the rest of it, and really our own means of making money. So these bales are it. They are. So this is our livelihood at present until we can harvest our thing, and then there's going to be no other assistance on this particular map other than us doing our own business. So yeah, we are totally right on ourselves and our partners. So therefore we really have got to yeah, unfortunately, once more, like I say, I could have done this if the map itself was working. I don't know what's gone wrong. Obviously there's some strangeness to the map. It is newish. I know Johnny has done a map. Yeah, there's a change log already, so things have been changed already. I don't know whether this is an update with the recent update from Giants. Is there a recent update from Giants? I'm not sure. I'm not sure myself. And that is still in my way, although this time I'm going to try a little bit harder to actually pass it like that. Oh, yeah. And we are going to remove said BGA. Now, I know you can do it, and I know how much it's worth. It's not going to... Yeah, I've not done this for the money. It's not one of those BGAs that... Oh, I nearly ripped those lamps out. It's not going to make us a fortune. It's not one of those that's 300,000 or half a million or anything like that. But it is obviously going to make us far more than... Yeah, we will sell it for that. Aha, I was afraid... Oh, no, we can sell that as well. He did say that he'd done all of the farmyard. Yes, aha, he has been very, very... Yeah. Yeah, because otherwise we're not going to be able to put the BGA down. Yeah, because I would say the disturb simulation ones will fit nicely in here. Right, okay then, so my normal partner, Disturb Simulations, we are bringing that in. We are. There isn't anything else quite as reasonable. I have looked, I did take some BGAs out a long while back. There are other BGAs, I have still got a couple in, I think. And I've not been not ticking them, so just as a comparison, there is the Industrial BGA, which is also from Disturb Simulations. There is also the mini, yeah, that is Disturb Simulations, as is that one, and there should be others. I'm sure I have got at least a couple of others. I'm sure I have, yeah, the really dear Lizard production revamped ones, but I'm sure I've got more than that. I'm sure I have. No, I haven't. Okay, so I must have taken them all out then. That is strange. Okay, well, it is what it is, but yeah, I'm very happy with the two from Disturb Simulations, and the production revamp ones are obviously well outside of that. Yeah, 435,000 is the one from that. I really did think I had got some more. I know I did take some out, but I thought I'd still left some in, so... with refueling... Just mini biogas, so we want refueling. We don't want V mode. We're going to sit this back as far as possible. Or are we? Do we leave that space for something else? Is the space... Yes, that is true, actually. Do we use... Or do we... I'm not sure that that's a good idea, even if you did shift that lot out. Could you stick it that way? Would you want to do that? Well, I'm just thinking of, we've made quite a bit of space. I actually don't think that's about that. Now that would be doable. Okay, so then in that case, let's demolish. I like my thinking. Yeah, I'm only making the most of that because we've got room for other productions going forwards, like the Lort and stuff like that. It's a fairly hefty piece, whereas that will fit, as we've just seen, in this location. So if we move this, of course. Yes. I think that would be enough. Yes. Oh wow, that's a very nice profit off that. Right, okay, now we need to be looking with refueling, and we want to be looking straight down the back. Now it has got a little tiny thing on the back. I want to be realistic. Yeah, we want that little thing not to be jutting through the wall or anything. So that is about... Do we do it sideways? Isn't that what we were doing? No, because it's that. It's the dome that takes up so much room. It is. Let's have a look how much room we've got, because the last thing I wish to do is make this awkward for the yard, and because we know we can't shift that tree. I think there's quite a lot of room there still, if I'm honest. We could also do that, although I'm not sure with the... That's going to gain us a lot. It would be if we did that, because that would also mean that... We've just saved the game, so would it matter if we'd made a mistake? And you can sell it straight away, because that's the beauty of it being a game. If you can look, you can see whether it would block the way. Well, we can shave a bit of this off for that and remove that one thing. I think we're going to have to. I would like to put it back though. If we're going to do something like that, let's make sure that this is the room to squeeze past there. Yes, there is, definitely. But I think that even that can remain. Or am I? Oh, yeah. I think we need to sell it. Nope, that's not how you get to that menu. That is how you get to that menu. Yes. Right, okay then. It's made a right mess. Do we stick it where it was? No, no, I say it could go there actually, that's the point. But then again, so could the Lorts. Is the biogas? No, I would say the biggest thing would be the slurry yard, if I'm honest. If we're going into these type of things, then the slurry yard is, or do we? That is a point. Do we do the slurry yard, or do we sell our? Do we do a digestate into? That is a point. We could. Let's have a look, because the gates are there. The one thing we've got to do is avoid the gates. I think this is a goer. Yeah, actually, and there's still plenty of room. I think that is a much better thing. So do you know something? We're going to reload the game again, and we're going to undo this. So I'm going to see you shortly. Hello again. Yeah, I do apologise for this. I should have probably saved it in a different place. Yeah, this is almost like one of those films where you go back to the same moment again. One of my favourite films, actually. That, what is it called? The Tom Cruise one. I love that time paradox thing. That is absolutely amazing. It really is one of my absolute. Edge of Tomorrow. We actually had about 3 different names, and they're all accurate. But yeah, Edge of Tomorrow is the one that I actually like to call it by. It's a fantastic film. It really is. Really, and it makes quite a lot of sense. I'm not sure about the ending. I'm not quite sure the paradox would work like that, but then that's the beauty of time paradoxes. It works however you say it works. So yeah, it is quite interesting. But it is, yeah, I really did love that. It was a fantastic film. Really very gritty. Yeah, I'd definitely recommend it. I don't think it did as well I don't know how well it did at the box office. I don't think it did terribly well, which is not the normal thing, but it was a fantastic film, I personally thought. Right, so we've got to sell that BGA again. Well, this time we are going to stick it exactly where we sort of showed it, and then we're going to save it, and then we are going to, the one thing I've just been thinking was, now I've said this, and it is true, on the last session about how people use tractors. Now, I'm not sure if they've got any value, but I'm not sure whether we should sell a couple of our sort of low-grade tractors to. Obviously, we've got the Sintrac and we've got the big boy, as I called the class. Yeah, the 300 horsepower. Now, it is true, I would not want to get rid of the little Massey because that is our front loader, or maybe we could keep the Fendt as the front loader. Let's have a quick look on our garage and see if any of these are worth anything, because I know that I have a sneaky feeling that they actually weren't worth an awful lot. Oh, the Massey that I wasn't going to sell, that anyway. Medium tractors. It's such a shame, really, but it would. Yeah, it's really about the Let's Play itself and about suiting that. I don't really want to get rid of the Valtra. Do we get rid of the Massey? Why is it always Masseys, though? I mean, I'm going to keep the little Massey. We would get more if we sold them at the shop by a little bit. It is true. But, yeah, it's an option. I'm thinking that is the way that we can go, really. I'm just trying to get the Let's Play, because, to be honest, with it being a hilly map, and the bits that we're doing, they are hilly. We can't escape from that. I mean, we saw yesterday the Valtra struggling, just liming. So it really is, personally, I think that we've got to adjust our fleets to accommodate the map. Right, anyway. We know what we're going to do because we've already been here before. This is true, we have. But it's not so important that we sell the little bits and bobs, is it really? We can sell that, because we're not putting it here. Let's get rid of that there, tank thing. And we'll get rid of the rest at our leisure. Yeah, because we really don't care about that, really. We want to stick that there. I'm trying to think the best location would be, I think, from this section here. Yeah, and I know it's going to sort of sort out the loan almost instantly, but it isn't about that. I've got to be honest. It really is totally about suiting the Let's Play. A bit like I said about Westridge Hills. Yeah, I mean, we can use the little tiny wheel loader. I would prefer if we. Yeah, I mean, I would have preferred if we could keep the Fendt, but that's worth something, and that isn't. So, right. So have we just gone past what I want to go? I think I am right as well. We'll use the fertilizer factory with the digestate, and we'll use the biogas plant, which is hopefully going to appear sometime soon. With refueling is what we want. That is the back, and no, we need to do it that way, or we're going to block the gate for the pigs. I don't want that at all. That would be. I think we're going to need to go this way. That I'm not sure that the. Now then, are we in the way of the gates? I said this was the best way, but I'm not sure. Actually, I suppose it wouldn't matter if this way we actually get rid of some of those fence things, if we're going to do that and go as close to those trees as possible. It is going to gain us a little bit of room, and it is not going to hurt. I would say that's enough, really. I don't think we need to go any further than that. And yeah, now that's more like it. Yeah, the tree, be careful of. Oh, it's done that silly thing where you says not enough money because you've got it out already. Now the gates are way up there. If we stick that there, wasting a bit of space. That's a shame about it. Do you know, I'm tempted to go through the tree in a way, because it's, as we can see, it's not really there. I know it's a weird thing to say, but I would chop it down normally, but we can't because it's not allowing us to. So for once I'm tempted to actually just not actually stick that there though. Oh, we've not got V mode on, have we? No. No, we haven't. Is that going to bug me? Possibly. It's the lamp. Would you leave the lamp there? No, you wouldn't. You would sell that, wouldn't you, really? I mean, you'd move it, really, is what I'm... Yeah, we do, because it's not going to go there. So it's right near that street lamp, the actual thing. That's all we need to worry about. Can you actually... Oh, no, 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 no. I was trying to get rid of the tree, which will not be demolished. Right, okay. I'm going to have to put up with that being inside there, which is going to annoy me very badly. So that's there. That's definitely well past the... Oh. Yeah, it's just that back thing that I'm worried about. Oh, it's done that thing again. It's a very strange thing, that is. Right, yeah, that is okay. That isn't okay. That is. You can still get into the pigs. Don't know why I'm worried, because we can always look. We can, this is true. I think that's definitely better than there, though. That was messy, it really was. Let's have a look. 65,149. Yes, I think there's plenty of room to get past that, if I'm honest. And that almost fits perfectly. I know the only thing that's odd is obviously the tree sticking out the back of the VGA. But if from here you wouldn't know that. It's only because you've seen what I've done that you know that. It's a shame about that. We might actually... Yeah, I think we're going to have to plant grass in here. Because if this is not going to work... You don't know that. Yeah, it's true. Is this the pigs? No, the pigs are over there. What is that? Sheep. Yeah, so the sheep are going to need grass, and they've got that thing in the way as well. So I think we're going to need to do... I think it's the other grass that you plant, so that's going to cost us a fortune. So I'm happy with that. That's what we've got that down. And yes, it's a swap over. I know that. I'm going to get rid of that, clean that stuff down there up, so that we've now got this here. We've got room for productions down at the bottom. And we're going to speed time up next session. We're going to put our silage in here, and we're going to use this, our partner that we've used on many Let's Plays. It is a shame, but yeah, it's because of the fact... Right, we've obviously got some money. I do think I'm right about the state of play, but if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it on this. I think I am, actually. We're going to sacrifice 2 tractors. I'm not getting rid of the Valmet. It's sort of so... Yes, I know I'm going to get a little bit more if I did it the other way. And we're going to get rid of a small tractor, which is a shame. Could do the Bureau. I'd really want to keep the Fenton. I love the Landini. And the mass is worth next to nothing. I know what. Yeah, you're thinking of getting rid of the car, but I think it's worthless. It is. So do you know something? I'm going to keep it. It is. It's worth more than that. Right, now then. So we've got 155,048. The first thing I'm going to do is, hopefully, I think we can just about get out of debt. Just about. Yeah, we can. Let's repay that first. So we've sacrificed vehicles to get into this position where we've got 25,048. We've still got, yeah, that. We've got to buy the bits and bobs for the Sintrack, which we can't really afford at present. We've got rid of the Bureau, but we have saved the Fent. So, yeah, we're in a fairly good position. I still think, again... Do we need 2-wheeler? It's the weight of the Fent that I like. Although, no, it is. It's a lot heavier. It's versatile, slightly faster. but I'm not getting rid of that for that sort of thing. So if we were, it would be the Fendt. But you know, I think we can escape from how we're doing now. We've got 2 days to speed up, as we've seen. We're going to stick the silage in here when it's ready, sell the silage for energy, and we've got the digestate, which at that point we can do the, let me show you, yeah, what the plans. We are going to do the one that's just digestate, where you lose 500 for that, but you put 2,000 digestate and get 1,500 fertilizer, which is going to be a good little business. I said we could only do it from our own stuff, and then we've got our crops to get in August as well. And yeah, so at least we're now in a stage where we can actually do the grass and all the rest of it. So we've worked out, we've gone forwards, we've seen that wouldn't work, and yeah, we're out of debt. That's the biggest thing. I do apologise. I thought it was probably the only way that we'd get this sort of sorted, especially now that we did do the test with this, and especially now we know that the map is broken. We've got to really rely just on our own sort of strengths. So we've got to live and die by our efforts. So it makes it quite important that you make good decisions, or else your bad decisions will kill you. Literally, yeah, cripple us, because we're losing money every day. And that is where I'm going to leave this session. Yeah, so I am not sure. I'd like to get us through probably to the end of the year, which is slightly longer than my normal mini-series, but I'd just like to get a bit of traction on the Let's Play, and then it's business as usual with the normal Let's Plays. But yeah, I just want to take this to its not its end, but the end of this particular glimpse into this farm. Yeah, definitely. But all that remains to be said for this particular session is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.